And away they go from that 2,000 metre mark. Royal Mazarin, then Kasana, they got out well, racing there with him early part of the race as River Romeo has got to the lead now. Breeze Over is racing just outside of them, is in the white sleeves and got that red noseband shadow roll on and looking to chase after the leaders as well. Now as they're settling running with Nuclear Force behind them. Then we go back to Mamba Camtesio in the orange red colours towards the back end of the field, racing right now alongside of Royal Mazarin, being followed a length out there by Masters Queen in the blue body and the black cap. Follow My Path behind that, and Jet Dynasty is at the back of the field and racing a dozen or so from the leader. They've travelled into the 1,200 metre area now, and we're there right now. We zoom into River Romeo, who's just in front of Breeze Over. There's a half a length between them, followed by then Kasana back in the third spot, and Nuclear Force is racing away in fourth. Latuli is about 4 lengths off the leaders in the yellow body with the black sleeves, got the white blinkers on now. Nuclear Force just alongside of that. Then we go back to Mama Camtesio's outside of those, followed by Royal Mazarin inside of them, and Follow My Path further back in the field. Members Queen 8 or 9 off the leader, and Jet Dynasty is at the back of the field, 7-8 lengths off them. About 600 metres left to go now, and Breeze Over looking to move up right alongside of River Romeo. Those two go together. The Kasana's behind that. Latuli's got 4 or 5 lengths to find on the leader. Mamba Camtesio is over towards their outside, and Jet Dynasty is being set alight in the middle, has got about 5 or 6 lengths to make up. River Romeo now goes together with Breeze Over behind that, then Latuli, who's back there at the rail trying to close them down. Jet Dynasty, Mamba Camtesio, they're all lifting in the last bit. Breeze Over, Jet Dynasty took off again, and Jet Dynasty got there. Jet Dynasty won it from Breeze Over, Mamba Camtesio behind that, and then came River Romeo. I think 7 just behind them. Where was Latuli, if you want to know? It's in the white blinkers on the left-hand side over there. Jet Dynasty's on the far right. So that's where you'll notice Jet Dynasty finishes and gets the better of the 1 Breeze Over. Then the 6 Mamba Camtesio across the line in terms of that order. Right, close up. Jet Dynasty in action. Gets the better of them. Well done to Sean Terry. Not for anything. It's very unfortunate what happened to Broadlands. But the Terry stable in the winner's enclosure here, and it's Gavin Larena to the fore. Congratulations, of course, to the winning owners involved here, to ITSCA and Business Solutions, those partners, and everybody involved. Bred by Drakenstein Stud. Mrs. Rupert is...
Well, the Terry stable are back on track, and they've come back here with Jet Dynasty to win a good race under Gavin Larena. Gav... happy to see you back, and with your second winner today, so congratulations. Nice for you to get this one in the bank for Mr. Terry.
Yeah, it was a lovely win. Obviously, I rode this horse in a mile, and he just got there that day. Obviously, better over the 10 furlongs today, but again, he just got there, but it was a lovely win.
Yeah, he seems to be a horse with a lot of scope.
Yeah, I think he's just going to keep improving with racing. Today the pace was genuine early on, and he travelled nicely for me with the cheek pieces. Just got him to relax and breathe nicely, and he kicked on well.
Nice for their rundels. I said I'd be speaking to you, so tell me a bit about Princess Kala and your thoughts about Saturday.
Yeah, obviously, I'm sure Mr. Terry will tell you more, but...
You're confident, though, going into the race?
She's coming on nicely, and... I'm sure she'll be 100% for Scottsville, but, we're hoping for the best.
Okay, all the best.
Thank you very much. Big thank you to Sandy and Eugene. Great to ride them another one.
Excellent stuff. Well done, Gavin Larena. Second winner today. Let's get Sean Terry in. A bit of a topsy-turvy day. Started off not so great, but these things happen. And Sean, the champion that you are, experienced these sort of highs and lows right throughout your career. And straight from a negative, you bounce back with a positive. It's just the way that life goes.
But by the grace of God go we, Nico. We do our best. What fate awaits you is out of your hands. But just on a very positive note, a big thank you, obviously, to Eugene and Sandy. This guy's come along the right way, and they were disciplined enough to stay out of some bigger races that might not have he might not have been ready for just yet. And I think off his rating, he can win a few more and obviously gather momentum and confidence, and he may develop into a decent stayer. I mean, he is still a big baby, and Gavin seems to have an affinity with him and got him up twice, by just the shadow of the post. So well done to Gavin. Obviously, Drakensteen stud. I mean, with a pedigree like this, you've always got a fighting chance, even though he's a backward type of horse. But the penny's now starting to drop. I mean, he's won 2 of his last 4 or 5, and you can't ask for much more than that.
Excellent stuff. Just quickly touch on Princess Kala. I saw Andrew Bond speaking to you about her when she was scratched from the Empress Club Stakes. And how's your feeling going into this Saturday?
Okay, so just to put the facts on the table, she had a temperature for about 3 or 4 days at the beginning of the month, and she missed maybe a week, 10 days of work, which is not ideal in a month that you're racing. But obviously we had to can our plans for the mile and just regroup. Her immediate target is obviously the SA Filly Sprint, and this 1,000 meters may be a touch too short. It may be coming a touch soon, but that's what we've decided to do, and I wouldn't discount her chances, but she may just not be fully wound up for this race. But 1,000 meters, I mean, how fit do we actually need to be? As long as we can have her feeling good and nice and fresh, I'm sure she'll give a good account of herself.
Thanks so much for the input, and all the best for the big day.
Yes, thank you. I can only give you the facts behind the scene. I mean, the punters and fans need to just judge on what they see in front of them. She's a wonderful filly, and hopefully she can give them something to shout about.
All the best.
Thank you.
Take care. And John's going to come and collect his groom's prize of 1,500 rand, courtesy of World Sports Betting. John, a quick word from you. This is a lovely horse. With I think he's just beginning to find out exactly who he is. He's a bit of a mania, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a beautiful horse.
Yeah.
Yes,
So all the best with him, and let's hope he wins plenty for you.
I think so.
Yeah, I hope so too. I can see in your eyes.
And well done, the owner. Well done, Mr. Terry, and well done, Gavin.
Excellent stuff. Well done, John. 1,500 rand. Congratulations. Jet Dynasty does it here in race number 5. Beats home Breeze Over and Mambo Comtessio. They will complete the trifecta with River Romeo running into 4th.